Hello, how's it going? Welcome in Emron. How you doing today? How was your weekend? We're back with some more Enigmatica 6 Expert, and we're going to continue working on the Enigmatic Tree of Life today. So the last time we left off at, I think it was Dark Oak, because we need a whole bunch of crystalline dark oak something. Is it logs or is it leaves? It was wood. Okay, so we need 5,970 crystalline dark oak wood. So that's going to be quite a bit. Unfortunately, being daddy is hard, especially at night, dude. I I feel that. I understand. Oh, attacks. Thank God for this tree. Otherwise, I would have just been off into the skies, floating to the high heavens. Come on, let me down. There we go. Thank you, Dex. We have 2,819 logs, which is honestly not a lot, and I don't know why the water is not filling up. Is there a reason for that? Isn't this supposed to just send water? This is set to input. It's auto input. Why are you not collecting water? What? What? It just filled up to 2 buckets. Hang on a second. Let me try something. That's 11. And that's 16. Is that going to stay 16 now? That is going to 15.5. On the next iteration, is that going to go back up to 16? Because if it does, then this means that it's only sending 1 bucket at a time for the aqueous accumulator, which I guess makes sense in a way. Yep, there we go. So it's... Wait. What? Where'd that bucket go? It just did a bucket of transfer and that water has not gone in here. I am confusion. Is the phytogenic insulator bugged, chat? Or am I missing something? Yeah, the water does not seem to want to go in there. Alright, I have a solution for this. It's an extra block in there, but I think it's fair to use this. So I'm going to need to go 1 block lower. And then I can place this. Get the 2 buckets of water. And then I can set this to pull. And that's going to always keep this stocked up. Because we've added a buffer in between. So the aqueous accumulator will always want to keep this buffer full because it's pulling. Right? The aqueous accumulator is not sending the water. The water is being pulled from it. So it's always going to keep that buffer full. And because this thing is inserting from the pipe, that means that this insulator will always be full as well. I think that works. And it also allows us to hide the water. So nobody will know it exists. I think that's actually a better solution. Now, there is another thing that I wanted to do, which is put Phytogrow in here, because as we know, Phytogrow actually enhances the output for the insulator quite a bit. So I want to actually put that in there. Let's sleep first. You may not rest now. Oh, does it count my pink wither as a monster? That's not cool, dude. Pink withers are cute. Okay, so what I could do over here is pretty much have just a hopper and some sort of like ender chest system. Oh wait, do I even need a hopper? Or could I just do an ender chest? It's too bad there's no functional storage in this, because those ender drawers which are in that mod, those are pretty handy. But I guess I could just do one of these. Now the problem with this is I only have materials for one, although I could make more of these. Now, I want to check something real quick. I have an ender chest on a white frequency that is being used over here. And I'm wondering, have I set the whitelist for this? So you have your will crystals, and then you are not doing anything. Why are you not doing anything? Where's my god shards? Where's my god forged block? Oh, missing dusty mummies. What the heck? How am I missing that? Oh, because it's turning. Okay, I see. Okay, so what I had done for the Godforged block is I had set it to automatically start crafting whenever we run out of Godforged blocks. And the reason it's not working is because we changed up our apiaries, so we're not getting Dusty Mumby honeycombs anymore. We are only getting Dusty Mumby honeycomb blocks. So what I need to do now is I need to set up a recipe to turn Dusty Mumby honeycomb blocks into honeycombs. And that'll make it work once again. Now, is there anything over here that I can remove? Anything in particular? I guess I could remove the laser. It's not like I'm using that a lot. And then I can just make that a recipe. Now, as soon as I do this, it should start kicking everything into gear. There we go. As soon as it's done, now we have everything working just fine. All right, so that is like 9,000 dusty mumby honeycombs. That's a mouthful. But what I wanted to check is for this XNet system that I have over here, we're extracting and we've set a whitelist for the Godforged block, right? Now, it's so that ender chest could be used for two things at the same time. Because we also have these crystal shards over here. I haven't set up a whitelist for this because if I have not. Interesting. But I have set a whitelist for the inserts, which means that I could technically use the same ender chest. I could have an exporter exporting fighter grow and import it into my thing over there, because I'm pretty certain that the thermal machines only accept items that go in them from their input sides. So let's say I took a, for example, chest, right? This is just for testing purposes. And I got some fighter grow and I got some crystals from blood magic. Let's see if the blood magic crystals will go in there. No, they won't. But if I put the fighter grow in there, on the next iteration, the fighter grow should make its way into this input slot. We'll see if it does. And it does. Perfect. So this means that my theory works, and it means that we can do our stuff without having to waste more materials, without having an additional ender chest. So all the stuff that is in here should not be able to make its way into the phyrogenic insulator. However, on our refined storage side, all we really need to do now is get a little bit of phyto, and we need to add this as an exporter item. And that's just going to constantly feed the ender chest with one fighter grow. And as soon as that disappears, another one goes in there. Now, I don't really have a crafting recipe for this, but I could set one up really quickly. So I just need to figure out what else I can replace over here, because I haven't upgraded any of these. Should I do Invar nuggets? I guess Invar nuggets is fine. We don't really need them that often. So, oh, I should... Hey. Stop making mistakes. We can just do this recipe: apatite, potassium nitrate, and sand. That's going to give us plenty of fighter grow. So I just need to put that away over here, and I'll actually just go ahead and make some extra, so that we have a bunch of it stacked up. Right, so that should keep us going for quite a while. And then there was something that I was thinking about, which is we put a void upgrade on this drawer over here, and I don't think I want that. And the unless, okay, so this thing is going to be able to store 32,000 items, right? But I think the way it works is that if the leaves fill before the logs, then this thing is going to stop working, so we won't be able to get all the logs. So maybe I should keep it? Maybe? This is fully upgraded, by the way. So I can't go any faster than this unless we obviously use the time in the bottle. But to get like 5,970 wood, I would need quite a bit of logs because remember it's 4:3. So if 5,970 is 3, then how much is 4? 5,970 times 4 divided by 3. Okay, let me just do a little bit of quick maths. 5,970 multiplied by... Wait, is that correct? Divided by 3. So 7,960 logs. Does that equate to 5,970? I feel like that's a little bit weird. 7,960 is 4, then how much is 3? 7,960 times 3 divided by 4? Oh, it is. Okay, so I need approximately 8,000 dark oak wood. Dark oak logs. So this thing is going to take a little bit of while to produce, but it's okay. We can work on remaining materials till then. There's also going to be a few other things that we need. So for example, we need a whole bunch of flowering Palo Verde leaves, and I don't think there's a way for me to grab them just yet, unless I can do them in another phytogenic insulator. This is crystalline, and I need the crystalline version. That needs the flowering version. So I can do this in a botany pot. That's going to give me a 20% chance for getting flowering Palo Verde leaves. Phytogenic insulator is a 50% chance. And a garden cloche is, I guess it's 100% chance because it doesn't say chances over here. But also in the garden cloche you only get one of these. In the phytogenic you get one of these. And the botany pot you get a 20% chance to get 5 to 10 of these. However, the botany pot takes... How much time does it take? 20 minutes. Whereas I'm pretty sure that the garden cloche and the phytogenic insulator are much faster. So I think it might be best to set up a garden cloche for this. Or maybe a few. How difficult is this? Also, you can give this phytogress fertilizer. So that's another thing I could do. Now that needs a hydroponic bed and fluid mixer. That's a weird recipe, now that I think about it. Also, can't I just... Oh, hydroponic beds don't work with saplings, do they? They only work with crops, because you have to plant the crop on it. Ah, that's not fun. Now, if I had... Let's say... Archwood... What sort of leaves come with Ars Nouveau? Flourishing archwood leaves. Now, I'm not getting any of those leaves. So that means that the Drigme farm, it does not produce leaves with the ether or whatever sapling that you give it. Which means that's out of the question. So, Palo Verde. I'm unfortunately thinking that there might not be another solution except to use garden cloches. Because if you look at the botany pot recipe, the botany pot recipe is actually not that easy. It needs a whole bunch of sewage and stuff, but most importantly, it needs all of this. Petal Apothecary with Rune of Sloth and Rune of Water, and I'm pretty sure these get used up because this is like a Petal Apothecary recipe. It's not a runic altar. So this thing is going to get used up. So if we wanted to make, let's say, 10 of these, I would need 10 runes of water and 10 runes of sloth. That is quite expensive. Pixie dust should hopefully not be a problem anymore since I have a pixie. Yeah, there we go. I have 5 pixie dust already. So A botany pot could also be another solution. Or I could just turn it into a phytogenic insulator again. That needs a supreme, 2 runes of Midgard. How many flowering leaves do I need actually? Let's try to figure this out. If I look over here, I got all the way up till the crimson fungus. Then we need 5,000. Is that 293? I think that's 5,293 or 298. Might be. I can't tell. Oh wow, that's the Direwolf. Come on, dude. you gotta do. You gotta do better over here. How are we supposed to read the number? Could I do? No, that's not gonna work either. Oh, hey Markut. Get up and stretch. What's up? Consume H2O as well. Making a lot of demands from me. Alright, I got you. Consume H2O first. How are you doing, Markut? And then I'll get up and stretch. Good, you're about to get back on the Maple Story grind? Sounds good, man. Best of luck with the grind. I'm back on the Enigmatica grind at the same time. Alright, so I think this might be 5298 because if I look at the 3 below it, it looks completely different. So I'm gonna say 5298. Which is a big deal because getting all of these crystalline flowering leaves is going to be quite difficult. Also, crystalline oak leaves is different from dark oak leaves, so I'm going to need some of those as well. Did 95% of dailies before you slept? Nice. Crystalline oak leaves. So that will need oak leaves, green corundum, and stardust. How many oak leaves do I have? I have 642. That's not a lot. Now, I do have some woody honeycomb, don't I? No, I think I'm processing all of that. Otherwise, I could have made oak leaves. Questions. How should I do this? I think I might not have a choice other than making more phytogenic insulators, now that I think about it. That could be an issue. Because we need 1, 2, and 3 different things over here. Dried kelp, that's okay. Duckweed, I don't know what that is. Bones, glimmering dreamwood, living wood, grass paths. Why do we need grass paths? How do you even pick these up? Is there a way to do that? Oh wow! I never knew this was a thing. So apparently you can just press grass or dirt into grass paths. Neat. I'm gonna do that right away. So we needed, what, 3 stacks of those? You can just use the construction paste. How well does the construction paste work? I've never actually used it that much. And how does it work in the first place? Constructino. Oh, come on. Right, so let that do its thing. Construction paste. Now you can't put this in a paste container apparently. It just imitates blocks. So I'm guessing it'll do well with vanilla blocks, but it might have a problem with more modded blocks. You'll 100% need a paste container. Also, do you reckon it would work with the crystalline Palo Verde leaves and stuff like that? Because those are modded blocks, aren't they? I imagine they wouldn't treat it very well. Right, in the meantime, let's put that away. Checks the item ID and pulls the associated texture file. So is there a way that it could be blacklisted by the Enigmatica team? Because I'm fairly certain they do stuff like that. Right, I was working on Dreamwood the last time and I completely forgot about that. So let's go ahead and get some Dreamwood. So that's 312. I need 7 less. So that's 305 Dreamwood. The next thing is Dreamwood plank slabs. So I need to turn them into planks and then turn them into slabs and stairs and planks themselves. And Dreamwood stairs. Wow, so there's apparently Dreamwood plank stairs and Dreamwood stairs. Those are two different things. So 72 of these. Wait, you can't turn. Oh, right. Do we have a wood cutter over here? A sawmill. That doesn't work either. Neat. Thank you, Botania. Thanks for keeping me honest. Wow, that only gave me 48. That's a joke. So 72. Is that correct? Yes. So I will need to probably check if crystalline flowering Palo Verde leaves can be imitated with construction paste. Because if they can, then this thing changes really quickly. But I have a feeling that they won't allow that. I don't know why. It just feels a little bit wrong, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what I need to do. I just want to finish working on the Dreamwood stuff. So all that's left is the Dreamwood plank slabs and the stairs. Now, can you at least do those in a sawmill? You cannot. Great. How many stairs was it? 53 stairs. Don't stare at me. Well, there goes a waste of some planks. We've got 53 stairs. And then we also need a whole bunch of slabs. I think it was 136. Yes, 136 and I have 42. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit. How much does this give me? That's 162, so I overdid it. And that's why you don't shift click stuff. So that's 128. I need 8 more. 136. If there's anything else that if there's anything I've learned from Minecraft, it's getting really good at calculations that involve 64. It makes it so much easier when you learn how to do stack sizes and stuff like that. Okay, dried kelp block is chipped kelp block underscore 12, and we need 388 of those. That's going to be a lot of dried kelp. And you get that from the botanist's workbench. Now, do I not have that? I do have that. But I don't have a whole bunch of dried kelp now that I think about it. How hard would it be for me to make another tank? Shouldn't be that difficult. Now that I have this stuff. Like, I pretty much have the materials. I would need to do a little bit of crafting, but that's about it. I could just put everything in the tank. Yeah. That would be a way to do things. Alright, I'm gonna quickly run the copy paste gadget through the flowering Palo Verde leaves thing. I'm just gonna do one, literally just one. Where's my silk touch? I want to make sure that I don't break it without silk touch. Maybe I should do 4. It'll make it a little bit easier. So I need to set this to copy. This is going to be the first location. This is going to be the second location. Then I need to set this to paste, and I need construction paste, which I have a little bit of. So it does say that I have 4 construction paste. So if I do this, I don't think it works. You look at the top, it says construction block. It doesn't say flowering Palo Verde leaves. I don't know if that would actually be considered for the multi-block though. They're gonna say that because it's not replacing the block. So if I broke this, what does it drop? It drops construction paste. I don't think that would be valid for the multi-block. See, the enigmatic tree of life is a multi-block, right? So it needs to work on the material. Yeah. The enigmatic tree of life is a multi-block. So it needs to work based on the blocks that it sees. Yeah. That's what I was saying, because the Enigmatica team is pretty intelligent when it comes to stuff like this. They would not allow that. No, this is the tree that is basically the multi-block, which does the final shard automation, or not automation, but if you want to make these tokens, you need these shards, right? The mastery shards. Now, every single mastery shard is created in the enigmatic tree of life. So this thing is a multi-block, and if you look at the size of this thing, this is so big that it lags the entire viewfinder. So yeah, this thing is massive. It's too laggy. But yeah, this thing is basically the main aspect of the end game. Once I have the enigmatic tree of life, I don't even know if I want to complete the pack. I'm gonna be happy with this. Right, so I have 32,000 kelp. Now I need to turn that into dried kelp. Now, how could I do that? I don't think I can smelt kelp blocks, can I? Oh, I can. So I could just make kelp blocks, and I could smelt those. You can even bulk blast these. So that could be a way to do this. Alright, I'm gonna do something real quick. Let's get this exporters, or these 2 exporters over here. I'm gonna set these to work with redstone signal, so they shouldn't start sending any more dust. The reason for that is I want to add a filter attribute over here to this here smart chute. Speaking of which, I will probably need to figure out a way to get to it. If I break this, lava is gonna pour onto me, and that is not desirable. How should I do this? Maybe I'll have to go from the bottom. Oh, I can't go from the bottom? There we go. Right, so I got the attribute filter. I need to put dried kelp block in the filter. So we'll add this. Is tagged with dried kelp block. Add that to the list. So now, let's see if this works. Oh, ah. Right, I think that's correct. Let's go back to normal. The easiest solution to check if this works is just to chuck this onto the smart chute. It went through, which means that it works. Now I need to put a normal kelp block. I don't know if this thing has the chipped kelp block thing. It does not. And there we go. So that works. Alright, awesome. Which means that I can just chuck kelp blocks in there and it'll automatically convert them and send them. And I can turn this thing back to normal. And then turn this back to normal. And then all of the dust that we stacked up in the meantime can just make its way through here. Wow, we got a lot of dust in the meantime. Look at that. Oh, that is a lot of dust. Right, anyway, let's grab a whole bunch of kelp blocks. Now, how many did we need? We needed 388. This is why I need something that can put the items to the side over here, so I don't need to keep opening this thing. 388 is correct. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, 6 stacks is 384. And I have 4 dried kelp blocks already. So I'm going to do 6 stacks of these. And hope that my maths is mathing. So it should work out. Alright, let's try and aim this correctly. Aha! Perfect! I should have joined the basketball team. And it should be done. Man, this super smelter is insane. Right, 388. Now if I saw that correctly, it was in the botanist workbench where you have to do _12, which is this one. Too bad that in 116 stone cutter recipes or like recipes like these cannot be done in applied energistics or something. I know that AE2 can do stone cutter recipes and smithing table recipes in 118, or is it 119? I wish those features could be backported, but I understand that devs don't really have all that much time to do stuff like that. Would be nice though. One thing that I've always felt that AE2 needs is like a P2P manager. It's there in GregTech New Horizons. Now, while I would never play that, I do like the idea of a P2P manager. Right, I need 87 dry grass. Didn't even know dry grass is a thing. Apparently, you cannot make this. Found a YouTube series of someone playing GTNH for the second time. Oh my god. Did they not torture themselves enough the first time? Alright, so what turns stuff into dry grass? It does not say. What? Am I missing something? Alternate pasture seeds. Oh, is it this thing? Dry pasture seeds. So Dead bush. And how does the pasture seeds work? Is it infinite or does it have like a range? Because I have some pasture seeds. Don't have a lot though. Okay, so a dead bush is an alchemy catalyst with a fern. Or I could just bulk wash red sand for 5% chance. I think I'll take the ferns. It's a range. So after that particular range, what happens then? Do they just, does the pasture seeds just get used up? I think I'll do half a stack. The one shot. That's not very nice. I'm going to try it with 4 pasture seeds and see what happens. Now, I'm guessing that I want to do this somewhere away from the base. So why don't I go to this area that I've used to mine out grass in the past? You can see the amount of clear grass stealing that I've done from these 2 areas. Because all of the land was supposed to be like in these layers. I just mined out this entire area and then tried to make it look as natural as possible, but it's clear that you see the layers of this one and then you see the layers of this one. It's clear that I made a big dent over here. Time to use it. I know, right? So we need to head in that direction. Let's go. Right, where is that location? Forgot I had creative flight. No, I just used the book to launch myself into the air now. Even with creative flight, going up and down vertically is a little bit of a problem because you constantly need to hold space. So I just pretty much hold. I just launch myself and then go into creative flight. Makes it much easier. Okay, so the last time I was here, we didn't have all this overgrowth. So looks like the nature has tried to reclaim itself. Now I'm not sure what the range of the pasture seed is, so let's go ahead and find out. I'm going to chuck this right in the middle and see what happens. Right, that is rubbish. Are you joking? That's it. That's all I get. That's like 42 blocks. How many do I need? 87. Okay, it's not that much. I was about to get really upset. It also spreads. Oh, it overtakes normal grass. Interesting. Maybe I should keep a little bit then. Right, so let's actually get rid of this. And I'm going to need my exchanging gadget. Can you use a watering can on it? Unfortunately, there's no watering can in this pack. Right, that gave me quite a bit of dry grass. And I've once again forgotten how much I needed. 87, okay. So that's 64. That's 87. Rest of this we can put away. Now this thing is not going to really grow when I'm not here. But I could keep this just in case I ever need it because it shows up on the map pretty well. So I could just use that as an indicator that, oh yeah, we have dry grass over there. Alright, let's head back home. If it takes over any, then well and good. If it doesn't, then I don't care. Before we go home though, do I need any more different types of grass? I need vivid grass, so that's something I need to do. I need 4 stacks of that. I need some turf, a whole lot of turf actually. But I think that's all I need. Yeah, so I need vivid grass. Now, vivid grass, I'm pretty sure, also comes from pasture seeds. So if I need 4 stacks of this, let's just get it from here. Oh, yeah, by the way, when I was clearing this out, I found this. We just have a zombie villager and a normal villager over here, and I never rescued them. Like, nah, I don't have time for you right now. Maybe in the future. Right now I'm busy. I might as well go over here. Since we know this is not going to do a large area anymore, I think I'll just go like this. Yeah, this is a little bit underwhelming, to be honest. I would have hoped that it would do a larger area than this. Only one more week till the new Doctor Who special. How many seasons has Doctor Who been now? It's crazy how long that series has been going. Doctor Who is more important than Christmas. I don't know, but I don't quite like this vivid grass. It looks pretty weird, doesn't it? Not sure I like it. I'm pretty sure that should be. Hey, monkey border. Howdy, dude. Pretty sure this is 2 stacks or 4 stacks. That is 2 stacks, and there we go, 4 stacks. I only needed 254. We'll put the rest of this. It's just another day to you. Oh, it's not a good day. Okay, I have 926 grass and 1400 dirt. I'm pretty certain that I know what I'm going to be using over here. It's just a day. It's just one of those days. Also, I don't know why I'm doing this when I could just use my infinity wand. That's one of the mostly the misstep happens when I have my horseshoe on, so that I automatically step up. So when I'm standing against a block like this, it just pushes me up, right? So that's when that issue happens. Like, I'm aiming over here, but because I go up, my aim goes up as well. That's a little bit of an issue sometimes. Oh yeah, I forgot why I have this in my offhand. You guys love to drop my stuff. I do not want my Paxel to head into the bottom depths of the ocean. No, no. That's a major no-no for me. Where is my home? Did I go past my home? Also, why is there a Quinley on the map? Hang on a second. Why is there a Quinley on the map? Don't tell me that's a Wex. You realized something the other day. Apparently, Deoxys isn't banned from Scarlet or Violet competitive. I don't think I know what that is. What is Deoxys? Also, Quindy has now disappeared from the map. I don't know why. Interesting. The Gen 3 space Pokemon. Oh, Quinley's back. What the heck? And Quinley's gone again. This is so weird. Like, I keep seeing his name on the map. Right. Let's go back home and forget about it. I don't really know much about Pokemon, Makot, so anything you say, I'm just going to be like, oh wow, that's cool, and I have no idea what it means. I'm just being polite because I have no idea what all these Pokemon stuff is. The Gen 3 Pokemon movie was all about it. Never watched it. I've never actually watched a single Pokemon movie. Stream Elements, once again, thank you for your service. Alright, Duckweed Thatch is next. Destiny Deoxys is red and blue and looks like DNA. I see. Was it supposed to be banned from Scarlet or Violet competitive? Also, I'm guessing that Scarlet Violet is kind of like a Pokemon game. Duckweed Thatch. How do you get Duckweed Thatch? Don't know, but they're about to find out why it should be. Alright. That's very interesting. It seems like you figured out something that nobody knows. Right, so apparently this thing is a crafting recipe from duckweed, which is some sort of environmental thing. And you get it from a natural altar infusion with lily pads, of all things. So that shouldn't be too bad. How much did we need? 74. So 64 and 10. Okay, so stack and 10. But we also need it for the stairs. So if I need 15 stairs, I need 16. So 6 4s are 24. 78. 98. So I need 64 and 34. So stack and a half and a little bit of duckweed thatch. Alright. Defense Deoxys has 400 in both defenses, highest in the game after Shuckle. Shuckle! It does not have any weaknesses to balance it out. Why do you not work? Why you no work, sir? You need a transmutation catalyst. Is that why? But you only have a crumbling catalyst over here. Do I not have a transmutation catalyst? I could have sworn I had one. Oh, that needs a botanical brewery. Its weakness is its typing, which is negated by the terra mechanic. You're giving me a lot of information that I don't understand, my god, honestly. I have no idea what all the things that you say are. It seems like hocus pocus to me. I guess I need to know the source information before I can start understanding all of these terms. Because right now my two brain cells are just like, ooh, funny words. I have no idea what any of that stands for. I should probably get into Pokemon someday. Just growing up, it wasn't that interesting to me. I mean, more than interesting. It came on Cartoon Network at a time when I couldn't watch television, really. So I never really got into it that much. I used to have those like Pokemon cards. But hi, Honey Bunny. But I never really got into those either because none of the other people in my friend circle had Pokemon cards. so it wasn't like a big thing for us. Turn mechanic is basically press button, change type, and add bonuses for using moves of the same type. Interesting. Alright, so apparently this can be cooked. I don't know why I would want to cook it though. It can be botany potted. It can be phytogenic insulated. I think I might want to do this. You can also just change the type to increase defensive capabilities. So it just makes it even stronger defensively then. Oh wow, we're up to 4,000? We were at 2,800 just a few minutes ago. We're up to 4,600. I think putting the phytogrenade here was a stroke of genius, I have to say. That is absolutely insane. And I think it's time to do this. Oh wow, and that is growing quickly. Yes, this was really a good idea. Let's try this again. Right, so that, oh right, that's not a good idea actually. Because I need to get a bunch of this stuff. Remember, 4 of these. Oh wait, 4. Okay, so 4 of these is equal to 4 of these. I thought this was a 4:1 recipe, but I guess not. But anyway, I'll gather as much as I can. So it seems to me, Mako, that you're ready to exploit those capabilities of the Deoxys. So do you know if there's anything that can defeat Deoxys? Use cosmic power, nasty plot, and stored power. Boost both defenses, increase special attack. Stored power does more damage the more stat boosts you have. And recover. Wow. That does seem like a formidable attack and defense. Like there has to be some sort of disadvantage to it though, right? Right, so what does this look like? And also, do you get it back if you just mine it normally? This kind of looks a little bit like the mangrove leaves. And you do get it back. It just takes a while to set up. I see. 74 and then 15. So there we go. 15 of these. I guess the one single one I can just delete it. Just delete it. Delete it. Right, duckweed is done. The next thing is going to be the fluid input, the item input, the item output, the mana input, the controller which I have. I need 19 ferns. Stored power is 20 base power, super bad. Every stat boost you have adds 20 more power. So how many stat boosts would you say is needed to get it to like a decent power? Right, so we need 19 glimmering dreamwood and glimmering living wood is 85. Jeez. Okay. I should be able to get 19 of these. Cosmic power adds 40 per turn and nasty plot adds 40 per turn. Okay. Oh yes, good thing that I made a whole bunch of this living wood before. Alright, so that's 80, 85. I think I want to do this over here. Refined storage will mess things up if I shift click, so it's just easier to do it like this. And that is 85 glimmering living wood complete. What's next is 33 grass. Now we have the grass parts and the gravel already. So I need 33, was it? Unfortunately, I don't think I have a conjuration catalyst, but making that should not be an issue actually. The only thing I'm missing is the alchemy catalyst. So let's grab one of those. Theoretical power cap is 740 base power. How many stat boosts do you need for that? Isn't there like a limit on how many stat boosts you can put in? We'll sweep most things around 300. Oh, that's a big difference though. Like between 740 and 300. That's a huge difference. Okay, I need a couple of brass rods. Okay, brewing stand dunzo. So this will make the alchemy catalyst. And then I can use that to make the conjuration catalyst. Then how many elven dust do I have left? 13. So we are getting a decent amount. We get +6 per stat. Cosmic power raises 2 stats 1 stage. Nasty plot raises 1 by 2 stages. Nice. Alright, I am going to need to replace the floor underneath this. So let's actually go down here. Chuck that in. And then I should just be able to double the amount of grass that I have by putting it in here. The only thing that stops you dead is a dark type Pokemon. What is a dark type Pokemon? Is it like a rogue Pokemon or something? Immune to psychic type moves. Dude, honestly, I didn't know that Pokemon was this extensive. I thought it was just like, haha, funny monsters. I didn't know there was so much depth to it. That's actually crazy. Green enchanted door. What the heck is a green enchanted door? There's just scratching the surface. Yikes. That is quite the surface, I will have to say. Right, so apparently to make green enchanted doors, you need green enchanted planks. And for that you need green enchanted logs. And for that you need green enchanted saplings, which you can get in the market. So it's actually not that difficult. If I had to go searching for these things, I would have probably ended the pack right here. Right, might as well put this down here. I don't know how long or how tall these trees can go. I am taking a bit of a risk over there. Maybe I won't do it over there. Let's go down here where there's no risks. Oh ho! I was taking a risk because that would have definitely reached the top over there. Cool. Okay. And I think this should give me plenty more saplings. Ultra's bot fan. Welcome in, dude. That gave me 31 saplings. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just from one sapling, I got 31 more. Okay, question. Can I put this in a sawmill? I don't think so, but I would like to try. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Okay, so you can only turn this into bowls or sticks. That's not fun. I'm guessing because it's a modded recipe, it's not included. Uh-oh. Freen. There's also effort values, individual values, terrestrialization, then the different move sets for Pokemon, which can have multiple options depending on what you want to do. Bored, you're forced to write a speech for someone. Just don't write it then. Like, is there a need for you to write it? Why are you being forced? That's not good. Oh, there's my calculator. There it is. No wonder I couldn't find it in my crafting grid. It was renamed Hesap Makinesi. I was looking for this for so long, and I could never find it. I guess I can put my flint and steel over here. I will put that away. It's your sister, she's younger. Well, she should write it herself then. Effort values points awarded for battles that raise stats, and each Pokemon gives a different one and a different amount. Hey Ral, like Ultras, if you always write this stuff for your sister, when is she going to learn? I'm doing good, Ral. How about you? I need 2 large soul lanterns. Now, how do you make these? Industrial Deco large soul lantern. There it is. It needs soul torches and iron ingots. Okay. I can do that. The voice cut off for a second, so you heard Hera. I don't know why the voice would have cut off. Oh, do I have a lag? Oh, my mic is lagging again. There's like a few milliseconds of lag. Individual values are like genes. I see. Ah, this entire stream is going to be bad now because I realized that there's a lag in my microphone and OBS. Dang it. If the same Pokemon can be vastly different in power. I wish I could figure out what's causing this issue. It's so annoying. Lime frame glass is next. Alright, so I only need 8 of these. I don't know how, but the team of 22 people that make a Minecraft mod pack with a story for a streamer is more interesting than Stranger Things. Again, another series that I've never watched. Never watched Stranger Things. The math is nutty. You learn from using essay and asking your mom, so maybe she can learn same way. Yeah, I mean, she has to learn sometime, right? Might as well be right now. Okay, 139 living roots. Let me check this. How difficult is it to make a living root? Oh, that is not going to be easy. This is Afrikaans, and Afrikaans needs to be worked on more. I will say it though. Yeah, the longer you take to start, the more it's going to be difficult. Alright, I have 149 of these. I need 139. I don't think I need it for anything else because I've got the rune ritual done. So I think I should be able to do this. I'm just gonna get 10 of these. And then the redstone roots. So that's exactly 139. Now these need to be turned into the living root. So I will once again need another transmutation catalyst. Let's just go and grab it from the nether. Not planning to do it every time. Yeah, you shouldn't. Like, it may seem like an insignificant thing. It may seem like a small thing. You know what? I can help my sister. It's not that big a deal. But these things are actually the building blocks of the future. So if you do it for your sister once or twice, then maybe in the future your sister will expect you to do it every single time. And that can turn out to be a big issue. Because young children are set these tasks for a reason. It's to help them grow as people. So make sure that you impress upon your sister that it's not going to be an every time thing. And you're only helping because you're a good person. But they need to learn to do things themselves. I know a lot of people that never grew out of their childhood phase because everything was handed to them on a silver platter. Yeah. Uh, just while helping her, also make sure you're teaching her. No? Ah, this microphone thing is bugging me now. It's literally almost like a second after I start speaking. Like, let me show you guys what I mean, okay? When I say open, and then I open that chest, tell me how big of a difference you feel between me saying it and opening the chest. Okay, I'm gonna do both things at the same time. Open. Did I open the chest and say open at the same time for you guys? Or was there a delay? Because I can see a delay over here on my OBS. 1 second or less, but there is a delay, right? Yeah, I don't know whether that's a problem with my OBS or whether that's a problem with my audio interface, whether it's a problem with my cloud lifter, whether it's a problem with my mic. I can't tell. It happens sometimes, it doesn't happen all the time. Hey Titan, it's OBS? It may be, because when I started the stream today it was fine, and now all of a sudden it's lagging like this? I don't get it. It has to be OBS. At least that's what I'm hoping, because my audio interface, I'm already not very happy with it, because if OBS hitches at all, you can get a delay in mic. Do you know if there's a way of resetting the audio filter, or like the audio capture, to make it completely responsive once again? Oh god. Unless it involves restarting OBS, because that would be not possible during a stream. I would rather not have to live with this delay. So Mike Hitch, when you were talking about the Infinity Wand. Oh. Wow. That was a long time ago. I wish there was a way for me to fix this. I have my microphone over here. Let's see. Properties. Analog 1+2 Focusrite USB audio. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be set to. One thing you try is copying the scene. Yeah, but the thing is, it's not happening every time, Makad. So, and also the amount of stuff that I have in this scene, it would be pretty challenging to copy it. Maybe I'll have to do it for tomorrow. I can make like a backup scene. But wouldn't it still copy the same item? Like, if the microphone is lagging on one scene, wouldn't it still lag on the second one? Because I'm sharing the same source across both scenes, right? So if it's going to be lagging in one scene, it'll probably be lagging in all the scenes. But is this thing active, by the way? Oh, you're not picking up the stone bricks. I just realized that is a problemo. Yeah, you make a new source, so it has to load that source. Do you mean source or scene? So also, should I try just making a new source in my current scene right now? Would that work? And like switch over to that one? You say scene because it's easier to hot swap with a keybind when you notice it. And don't use a transition. Is there no app for phone like 7TV? I don't think so. Alright, there we go. We got the living roots done. In between all of the mic talk. And a new audio source in that scene. Okay. I'll have to try that out. I'm still a little bit confused about how the whole thing works, but I'll have to check it out. Or should I just delete this microphone source and try to make a new one? Try to make a new source now and see if that fixes it though. Yeah, I'll try that actually. I'm gonna hide this, or should I just delete it? Do I have any filters on this? Oh, I do have filters on this. I have a noise suppression, expander, EQ, limiter, and a noise gate. Oh my god, that's a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I can't do that. Setting all of that stuff up is going to take some time. You have to pack your stuff because you're going to school tomorrow. You have to go for now. Bye bye. Nope. Have a nice day. You too, Ral. Have a wonderful day. Have a good day at school. And learn some stuff. Right, 496 living rock. What do you think I am, Rain Man? Jesus. I have 708 bricks. Okay, 10 slabs and 11 stairs, 5 walls. What's my GPU? RTX 3060 Ti. But I do not use RTX voice because for some reason it messes with my mic. RTX broadcast. Yeah, I meant like you understand what I mean. I meant that. Nvidia broadcast. Yeah, that's the thing. Right. It's built off of RTX voice. That's basically the base for it. Right, 5 brick walls, 11 stairs, 10 slabs. Oh, you're joking. Okay, there you go. Almost ran out. So that is done. The living rock stuff is going to be a little bit troublesome. I might need to have to go back to the Alfheim and get a whole bunch of it. Living rock and living rock brick. Wow, that is difficult to say. I don't think I have a whole bunch of it, right? Nope. Right, let's go back to Alfheim and grab some. I'm gonna replace it with cobble because I have so much cobblestone. How much cobble do I have in my dank? 14,000. Okay, that's definitely going to be the one that I do. Yeah, back when I used to use... Oh, well. One last eat before you go. Thank you for the eat. Back when I used to use RTX voice, there was some really big issue that was happening, which was that when I would speak, the start of the sentence would be really quiet, and then the rest of the sentence would be normal voice or normal volume. I couldn't understand it. I didn't understand why that was happening. It didn't make any sense to me. So I stopped using it. Lower the suppression amount. I had to lower it to the point where it was basically useless. So I decided, you know, rather than doing that, might just play around with some normal OBS filters. And that seemed to work out pretty well for me. Might have been fixed. I guess I could try it out one day and see if it works. If it does, then maybe. This was back when I was playing Keyboard Outpost, so yeah, it has been a while. So maybe I could check it out. Sorry. Oh, by the way, if anyone's wondering why I'm using Silk Touch exchanging gadget on this is what happens if you try to break Living Rock normally. You get Shiverstone. And I do not want Shiverstone. So that's why I'm doing this whole thing. What is that? That is metamorphic fungal stone. I don't think that sounds very exciting. I'm gonna stay away from that. Will you finish the pack by Christmas? Definitely not. But I might be able to finish the Enigmatic Tree of Life till then. If I could do that, I would consider that an achievement. Right, we have 1000 of this. I think I'll get a little bit more though. If I can finish the Enigmatic Tree of Life, I think I would call it a pretty good ending for this pack. Because making the mastery tokens or the mastery shards and stuff is not actually that difficult. It's just basically a time sink. And the real progress was the friends that we made along the way. Is what losers like me say. Okay, that's a whole bunch of living rock. I think that should be enough. Let's get out of here. But I am optimistic about finishing the Enigmatic Tree of Life before Christmas. I'm definitely hoping to enter the new year with a new pack. If I can do that. That would be nice. As the last new year, I started with Not Too Complicated 2. And that was pretty fun. If there was a similar pack to that, I would really enjoy it. That was one of my favorite packs of all time, by the way. It is such a well-made pack. Because even though it had a whole bunch of... it had a whole bunch of Project E, it was still pretty balanced, all things considered. The only thing I didn't like about it was that it had like a... It had nuclear craft, but even though it wasn't really nuclear craft, because nuclear craft never got ported to 1.16, so the mod author actually just went ahead and created nuclear craft in CubeJS, which is actually insane if you think about it. Like, how much work does that take to do something like that? That guy is crazy dedicated to pull something off like that. Like, you have to be clinically insane to make such a huge mod in CubeJS. Gotta give mad respect to the creator of Not Too Complicated 2. Last I heard, he was working on Not Too Complicated 3, but I don't know what happened about that. It was going to be a 1.18 pack, but then since then it's been 1.19, 1.20. I don't know what's happened. I have no idea. I haven't kept up with the development. Alright, so we got 708 of these, and we've got the rest of the living rock stuff, so we can start moving to living wood. That's going to be the next thing. And I am running short on my space in the diamond chest. Let's grab another one. Another one. I wish this this scroll list would keep its like last location remembered. Another one, yeah. It's always so annoying having to scroll back down because, you know, it keeps starting back at the top of the list. I wish it would just stay here when I open it again. But I guess I can't have everything that I want. We need 10 living wood slabs and 33 stairs. Now, is that different from the living wood planks? Yes. Okay. Oh, thank you, Titan. 83 wood, 284 planks, 10 slabs, 33 stairs. 10 slabs, 33 stairs. Couldn't they make it 32? Why did they have to do 33? Now there's just 3 stairs wasted in my inventory. That's so annoying. I'm going to need a whole bunch of living wood now. Alright, let's go ahead and make some. Now, there isn't any other way to make living wood, is there? You can only make it with a pure daisy. So, I should probably set up some automations for this. I could technically do refined storage for this. It wouldn't matter because I could set this up in at the top of my place. Wow. At the top of my tower. And that could work. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, give me the infinity wand. Now, I might need to make this go a little bit faster. Also, by the way, goodbye scrolling issues. My new Logitech mouse is working fantastically. I finally got the mouse. Ordered it on Friday. Got it on Sunday. And it's been working perfectly. We'll give it a few months before we do a final verdict on it, obviously. But things are looking good. The build quality is pretty good. It feels a lot more solid. It's a little bit heavier, but you normally get that with ergonomic mice. It's not that big a deal. And plus, I'm not playing any like first-person shooter or something that is going to need a lightweight mouse. So I don't mind it. The buttons feel nice and tactile. And the left and right mouse button are so quiet that you can barely feel them. Hey Thor! How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. You're getting ready for bed? That new mouse smell. You can smell it all the way to Australia. Dude, can I tell you guys how much of a difference it makes just being able to scroll three inventory slots up and not having to scroll 7 different times? It's such a small thing, but it makes such a big difference. Just chilling before bed. Nice, nice. I hope you had a good day today. Alright, we only have 48 flourishing archwood to go. So that should be done in a bit. Ah, come on! As soon as I say that, this thing runs out. Maybe I need a little bit more. I got the Logitech MX Master 3S. I would have gotten the G502, but I like the ergonomics of this one. The G502 was actually second on my list of mice to buy. If I had to buy one and this one was not available, that's the one I would have gone with. It's just that the feel of this mouse with its shape is a little bit more ergonomic for my hand. I quite like the feel of it in my palm. Right, so we got a whole bunch of living wood now. Now I don't remember how many I needed. 83 wood, 284 planks. Okay, 83 wood. Such large hands. I mean, my hands are not really large. With the G502 Lightspeed Pro. So what's the difference between Lightspeed Pro and Lightspeed X? Because I heard that there's a Lightspeed X. Is that the same? Charge it like once a month? That's pretty neat. I'm hoping that this one has a decent battery life as well. Oh, that's the Pro. Okay, okay, gotcha. At 272, 280, 284. That's exactly how much I need, right? 284? Yep. Like a full-size old-style keyboard too, though I cannot tell you how much I agree with you. Hi, Splutty. I do not like small keyboards. If it's not 100% with a numpad, I will not buy it. I don't care how good the keyboard is, it has to be 100%. If it's one of those, even 85% or 90%, I won't buy it. You give me a full-size keyboard or nothing. There's no compromising on that numpad. Okay, so I think we got the living wood slabs and the stairs, right? We need the mossy cobble. That's why I'm getting a Wooting 2 HE next time. What's the HE stand for? Let's disregard the fact that the name is Wooting. The new ones with the flat keys, no, they can't have flat keys. Flat keys is just a disgrace to keyboards. Hall effect. Sounds fancy. Okay, 8 mossy cobble and 22 walls. Okay, 8 mossy cobble and 22 walls. Eight mossy cobble and 22. Wooting clan keyboard. Is that supposed to be a reference to Wu-Tang Clan? I don't know much about that stuff. It stands for magnetic sensor. Maybe. I'm actually surprised that I remembered that, Splutty. I don't know how I remember that. All the keys can be X input. Wait, so you could use that instead of an Xbox controller? That could be a little bit OP. But it would be hilarious to see people get angry from before my time. Yeah, I have heard references of Wu-Tang Clan in like rap songs, but I don't know much about it. Okay, 70 mossy living rock bricks and 7 brick walls. People are crying about it in certain racing games. I can imagine. I can honestly imagine that. ICP. I think I've heard of that as well. Just not sure what it is. How do I get mossy living rock? Is there a way to do that? That doesn't involve a difficult craft? Insane cloud posse. Because the A and D keys act like joysticks with a sensitivity range. Not family friendly. I could definitely tell that. That's something that I understood immediately. Alright, how do you get mossy living rock bricks? Oh, are you serious? Living rock bricks with wheat seeds. That's how you get the mossy version? Come on, Botania, step up a game. That is rubbish. That is such a silly recipe. You serious? That's such a weird recipe. Right, now we needed 7 of these, right? To turn into walls. Let me just confirm that because I normally tend to mess things up. Where is it? You used to listen to Prince on your tape Walkman. I think a lot of people don't even know what a Walkman is anymore. Yeah, it is 70 and 7. 70 and 7. NWA. I've heard NWA. Pretty good stuff. Okay, I don't have the space in there for that. So let's put the wall in there, and then the mossy bricks can go into the new chest. And then we need some mossy scoria. Huh. Are you keeping scoria of that yet? Let's see. I have only 16 scoria stone, but I'm guessing that's not the one that they want. They want the mossy scoria from create. So that needs create scoria, I'm guessing. This is from the biomes you'll go, so it's definitely not the one that we want. And if I want this, try to explain to your kids what a VCR was but gave up. Yeah, honestly, I know what a VCR is, but I've never actually had the pleasure of seeing one myself, because by the time we got playable media over here, the world had moved past VCRs pretty much. So we only really got access to compact discs directly. VCRs was a thing that we saw in stores, maybe, but we never actually got it in our house. So my playable media journey began with compact discs. You fancy you're the VCR player and burner? Wow. Big man. I wish I had one of those. I was a poor man. I was a poor little kid. Okay, so if I wanted to get this Korea, is there no other way to get this? Can I turn this from like the biomes? Oh, I think you can. Okay, let me check this. If I did this, that is going to turn into chisel scoria, mossy scoria, and if I could just get the normal version, I can turn this into a hey to rewind the tapes after you watch them or get a fine. Oh my god, can you imagine handling physical media like that in the 21st century? Like, kids would be an absolute menace. Okay, I'm gonna replace the shiver stone down there. Is there a way for me to do that? I think I might just be able to do this, right? What if I broke you? You're not making scoria. Why are you not making scoria? Like, that's the only thing you were supposed to do. Your dad liked to rip old Battlestar Galactica episodes from TV. I used to do that with CDs. Like, we would get movies and stuff, and I would just rip them into a Matroska file for my computer. I would do that a long time ago. Maybe you want something other than vanilla cobblestone. Okay, so this is exactly what I tried to do right now. Why didn't it work? Or does it have to be cobble scoria? Are you telling me that a normal scoria stone doesn't work? Okay, where did my block go? So it has to be scoria cobblestone. Okay. Understood. I have understood the assignment. There we go. Started getting scoria. I have scored. Now we only need to gather how much of this? 47. Is it 47? Yes, I think so. Hey! Why is your hat red? Subby, what have you done? Your hat was blue, why is it red? Guys, Subby secretly dyed his helmet and he didn't tell me. This was supposed to be a blue one. Like, if you search up a mana weave cowl, it comes from this mana weave cloth, which is blue. How did he make it red? Wait, it... Oh! Oh my god, it's for Christmas. That is cool. So for Christmas, all the armor turns red. Oh my god, that is such a cool little detail that they added. I love that. That caught me so confused for a second. I was like, wait a second, how did you do that? You're a magic kangaroo. Okay, we got 50 of this. I think that's enough. That was actually neat. I did not know that was a thing. It's so interesting when mod creators add like these small little details to all of their stuff. Like even in just vanilla Minecraft, I think the chests turn into like gifts on Christmas Day, don't they? They become like these wrapped presents, which is really cool. Actually, I don't think I'm going to do all of these. 32, 42, 43, 47. I think I'll keep the rest of this to be kept as cobblestone. I do have 15 of these. So maybe I could do this. Yeah, that is, stuff like that always is super interesting because it's kind of like an Easter egg. And it always feels really awesome when you find something like that. I need the stone cutter to make me some mossy scoria. And I made 48. I did not need to make 48. But okay, I will take it. How did I fail to map that? That was pretty simple and I still managed to mess it up. Okay, 108 mushroom stems. I have 37. That's not going to be enough. Need 108. So let's go ahead and make some mushrooms, shall we? That should be a wonderful idea. Although we have to be careful not to eat any of them. That could pose to be a big risk. Also, I think I will gather up some of this podzol to make things easier. What you do with crazy recipes like that is use the snipping tool to copy a part of it and then work from that. Let's open the JSON file in a text editor. It's actually not a bad idea. I could have done that. I don't know why I have 46 coarse dirt in here. Let's take a picture. My phone is actually doing stuff right now. My phone is working automatically. I think this can grow with Phyto. Yes. This one does not. Neither does this. I'm guessing because of this. Haha! I have found a hack. No! Oh my god. It just grew tulips all over the place. Why are these not growing anymore? Yes, I do have a dank. It is a very dank, but I like it. I keep telling Sabi to get one, but he forgets every single time. Having a dank is so much useful. So useful. So dank. Indeed. Okay, I'm not sure why half of these are not growing. It's kind of annoying. Hey, come on. Okay. So we'll probably have to plant them with one space in between. Let's try that. One space in between. I'll also mine that up. Don't mind if I do. And put this over here. Like this. Now, is that gonna work? Meta dirt can go away. I don't care about that. The stalks are preventing the growth. I figured it would be something like that. It's still not doing the ones for the middle for some reason. I'm guessing they need to be 3 blocks apart. The mistakes I've made coming to haunt me. Stalks are in the way of potential caps. There we go. Think the create fertilizer works? Right, we almost have it though. Do we have 100? Oh, we actually have more than 100. But I think I'll get 2 stacks just in case we need some more for later. It's always handy to have a few extras. No? Hey, grow up. I think that should be enough. That's 2 stacks. And we needed 96, 102, 112, 108. Perfect. Fairly sure those work in the fighter thing as well. They should be, yeah, they should work. But currently I have the phytogenic insulator working on making me whole bunches of dark oak. So once that is done, I'm going to shift it to normal oak because I need the leaves for oak. I need 7,960 of the dark oak logs because I need to convert it into dark oak wood, which is like a 4:3. So I'm waiting for that. As soon as that is done, I'll start moving it to oak leaves. And the one after that is going to be Palo Verde, flowering Palo Verde leaves. This is going to be another different beast. Alright, so the next thing that we need to... Oh wow, we need 2,362 stone. How many leaves? I think we need 5,238 leaves. But that's going to be a long time away, so don't need to keep that in mind right now. Pattern frame dreamwood. I need 49 of this. How much did I just say? Did I say 49? I literally just said it. How do I not remember what I said? I did say 49. Oh my god. Alright, 49 donezo. The next one is going to be... Why do I need rope coils? This enigmatic tree of life is so weird. 210 podzol. So I do need some podzol. 50. That's not going to be enough. But I do have some boreal seeds and some scorched pasture seeds. Will any of these work? What does the boreal seed do? Boreal seeds make podzol. Exactly what I needed. And you turn them from dead bush into boreal seeds. You can press Q over and try. Okay. We know that stuff. Alright, so to make boreal seeds, I would need some dead bushes. Let's make 9 of these and get a total of 16. Yeah, I mean, I could do that, but this one is actually faster. Why did I make grass? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that's stupid. Now, how do I turn grass back into... Okay, never mind. I think I've made a mistake with the thing. Alright, there we go. Professor Dead Bushes. Alright, what was the thing? Oh, it has to be a normal mana pool without any catalysts. Okay, that's the mistake that I was making. I have a bunch of pods over here now that I think about it. I just want to see how this thing works. Oh, it doesn't work with the all the biomes you'll go. It has to be Minecraft grass. You know, it tells you what it's going to do when you look at the mana pool. Yeah, I just put it directly without looking at it. That's my bad. Hey! Tucking your head. Well, looky at that. That does seem to work. Where is my silk touch? I did not mean to break the dirt. Time to start a 5-hour pre-quest. Okay, I think we might go to our old location for this. Let's go. Actually, you know what? I'm a little bit lazy today. Unlike every day. So I might as well just strip this forest apart. Wow, that's a lot of stuff that just dropped from that tree. Lazy Shot is back in action. Hey, you guys knew this about me when you started watching. Oh my god. This... Ah, there we go. There was the problem with that block over there. Like the little bit part. I said that on purpose. What the heck is this? What are you? Why is it called a slab fish? Why are you called a slab fish but you run like a chicken? What is the matter with you? Hey! Oh, I thought he was gonna attack me. That's so weird. I gotta keep one of these. It didn't even say what I captured. It usually says it in the action bar. It didn't even say it. It's like you captured something really weird, Deadshot. We're not even gonna tell you what you just captured. Alright, so how much of this podzol did I need? I have forgotten. I needed 210. Right, so in Minecraft terms, that would be how much? 3 stacks and 18. That's how much it would be. Exactly. I knew there would be someone else who can do that math. 3 stacks and 18. I'll tell you when you mouse over. I think you have to hold it in your hand and it shows you how much you have in your inventory. But yes, that is exactly the amount we needed. You can put that away. Go back to the podzol. Okay. Maybe that was a create cannon. Maybe. I'm going to need a whole bunch of mushroom blocks now. Actually, not a whole bunch. Hi, Quinley. We actually saw one of your mobs on the map a little while ago, but I couldn't find him. He just kept disappearing. I'm doing good. Just working on the enigmatic tree of life once again. So we need a chipped red mushroom 11, 14, and 15. So we need 17, 2, and 2. So I need a red mushroom. Smart mob. I think it was from the time when Quinley had done the 10,000 bits. And that, like, there must have been a couple of mobs that just managed to get away. Did I get this correct? Yes, I did. 17, 2, and 2. Oh, no, Quinley. You're not getting me this time. Still can't believe you did that. That was a crazy time. Okay, so I do need a bunch of rocky dirt, but before that, I'm gonna get the rope coil and the shimmer wood planks. So I need 37 rope coils. So 37 of these. And then, what was next? Shimmer wood planks 17. Now, how do you get that? Oh, it just died outside your window. Oh my god. That's morbid. Which time you've done it twice? I mean, like the most recent one? That just sent me. You just like pretty much stunned me. How do I have exactly 17 Bifrost blocks? That's the exact amount I needed. Don't you love it when that happens, chat? It is a little bit sus. Oh, I just teleported myself. I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Okay, we're going to need a whole bunch of soul lanterns as well. So let's count these out. So we need 20, 39 total soul lanterns. Now these are all going to be chipped versions. Hey, hey, hey. So I need 39 of these. Now that means I need some soul torches as well. I have 2. Oh my god. It's fine. It's fine. Now for the normal soul lantern from chipped, I do need like a regular soul lantern, right? Or does it just need to be a torch? That's what she said. Yep, looks like it needed a Minecraft soul lantern. I don't know why I finished that sentence so weakly. Torches that have soul. Yeah, one of the weaker items that Minecraft added. No, not a big fan of that. Now, I don't think you can do this in here. The soul lanterns need to be changed in a mechanist's workbench. What the heck is that? A mechanist's workbench. So apparently that needs a redstone torch. So this is such a weird recipe because how do you have a TNT and a redstone torch in the same recipe and this thing doesn't blow up? That does not make any sense to me. Alright, so 39 of these. Now I have completely forgotten. Was it 2 of these? I think it was 2 of the large ones, right? No, it was 6. Okay, just got that completely wrong. Skadoosh. Oh, Emran's not here to hear that. That's Emran's voice, by the way. Soul lantern _1 placeable on walls. Okay, so I need 14 of those. I might as well do this. And then the rest will be Soul Lantern 2. Oh. Okay, see this is annoying. So we have Chip Soul Lantern 1, then Chip Soul Lantern 3, and then Chip Soul Lantern 2. Why is that not 1, 2, 3? That triggers me. I did see the trailer for that, Makod. I did see the trailer for that. I don't know how to feel about it. I feel like the original trilogy was too good to beat. And they should have kept it 3 movies. They're saying that there might be a new trilogy, but I don't know how many times you can make Poe learn something new. Like, now he's going to be a spiritual leader, apparently. And he needs to find a new dragon warrior, which for some reason I think is going to be Aquafina, which I am not interested in watching. But hey, maybe it's not for me anymore. Like, I grew up with those movies, but maybe now that I'm an adult, there's a new generation of kids that may enjoy it. It is a little bit interesting with like Tai Lung returning, but I don't know if that's going to be enough for me to, go to the theater to watch it. I might just watch it when it comes to some sort of streaming service. Because I would never pirate it. No, no. Yeah, we don't do that. I'm gonna need some stone stairs. How's Animal? Never, didn't watch it. Did not watch it. I'll watch it when it comes on TV. Not really interested in it. 2362. I could hear the wink wink nudge nudge in your voice. It was meant to be said in that way, Makon. I'm glad you picked up on it. Parkour? Alright, so that is 2,936 stone. So that should be enough. Yes, there we go. That leaves me with a little bit extra. You know what? I'll just get a little bit more stone in my tank. Because I seem to be running a little low on stone. So I might as well have a little bit extra. Yeah. And then I have my andesite in my tank as well. And then any of the things that are large amounts, like the crystalline stuff, I'm going to put that in the tank as well. What else is left? So stone stairs is done. Oh, we're going to need a bunch of turf. That's going to be an issue. 3,160. Animal is good for action. Ranbir's acting was good, but the story sucks. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that. I'm thinking because of that I don't want to go watch it in the theater. I'll just wait for it to come on TV. Because it will. It definitely will. And it'll make a lot of money on TV as well. Right, so for the chipped wines, I need chipped wine 7. Hey, Quinley, you have to go to bed. Have a good time, so no worries, Thor. Thank you for coming by. And I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Alright, so that is done. And have wonderful dreams of heckling Subby. Now, how do you make turf again? I made this a long time ago and I've completely forgotten. So apparently you need a whole bunch of grass for this. To make turf. And I guess I could get grass from the conjuration catalyst. So this is one way to get a whole bunch of grass. Because I would need the exact amount of grass, right? It's a 4:4. So if I wanted 3,000, whatever it was, 3,160, I would need 3,160 grass. I also need turf slabs. So that adds a little bit of extra slabbage or extra blocks. So what is 167 divided by 2? That's 80, 84 or 83 point something. So 84. I just want to make sure. 167 divided by 2 is 83.5. So yeah, 84. So 3,160, 3244. Okay, so I need that much grass. Now, it did say that I can use short grass. And I think, if I'm not wrong, isn't there a way to make this? Okay, there is, but it's pretty much the same way you can make normal grass. So maybe not the best option. Right, so here's what we'll do. Let's get a stack of grass. I'm going to see how much mana it takes to duplicate it. If it takes a whole lot of mana, then we won't do it. But if you can do it with a little bit, then it shouldn't be a problem, right? Okay, so that did nothing. Now we'll do one stack and see. Okay, that was one full stack. And that was just like basically nothing. I feel like I might be able to do this. Also the conjuration catalyst. look at how fast this thing is giving me grass. That is insane. I think I might run out of mana in this before I finish the craft. So that is pretty neat. Check this out. If I put this in there. Wow. Oh, it just stopped working. It didn't run out of mana. It just stopped working for maybe like a cooldown or something. Yeah, that's definitely a cooldown on that. I am liking this. Alright, did that get rid of a whole lot of mana? Yes, it did. Look at that. We still have more than half a pool left though. So I am interested in continuing with this setup. So that is 1,280. Now we need 3,244. So I need approximately 2,000 more. So if I grab 1,000 and duplicate it, that should give me exactly the amount I need. Come on, do the rest. Thank you. That is 2,280. Shouldn't that have been a lot more? Did I miscalculate something? Probably did. But I don't know what exactly. Yeah, so one gives 2. But I had 1,000 in there. And I got 2,000 back. So shouldn't that be 3,000? Actually, I think this might not be a good idea because I might run out of inventory space. So let's just do smaller amounts. You took 1,000 becomes 2,000. Yeah, so now I have 512 and that just became 1,024. So in theory that should have worked exactly the way I envisioned it. I don't know, maths is not my strong suit. Alright, there we go, we got 4,000 now. I think 4,000 is going to be more than enough. We needed 3,244. So now I need to do this. Where's the initial 1,000 grass? Yeah, it's probably in here. You know, oh, this is a thing. It's 1 minus 1 plus 2. I think you are correct, Rin. Alright, so 3,244 of this, right? Completely forgot about the inventory slot over there. I think what I can do is that. And this. Now I want to make sure. Whoa, I made too much. Alright. It's fine. We can always get more grass now, so that's not a problem. And we got all the turf. Not the turd, the turf. That's what happens when you use the Stream Deck, because it pushes more actions than your crafting grid can do per second. So you feel like it's going to be doing exactly enough, but it's not. It's going to go more than you want it to. Alright, so we needed 167 of these, so we have the rest. That goes in there. And then for the turf, I think I'll just put this in my dank. So that is 3,100 and something. Am I sure about what? 3160. 3150. Alright, that'll do it. 3,160 turf. So you come to the template, and we do have now this and this and this. So the next vivid grass is also something that we actually have. It is over here. So we can go to the next one, which is going to be warped beams. That seems like something that I do not want to mess with, but let's go check. What is a warped beam? It is a sword item from warped stems. I need 74 of those. I have 8 warped stems. Oh no. Time to go to the nether, I guess. Unless I do have some warped fungus. I can just grow this, right? But I would need some warped nylium anyway, so I don't have that. So I can grab that from here. Warped nylium. And then while we're here, might as well grab the warp stems. Okay, I don't know if I need to do that. Yeah, I can just break these with my hands. Alright. Is that how many? I think that should be enough. No, wait. We need 74. Might as well grab as many as I can. I don't know why there's one over there. Alright, that'll do. Somehow my mining speed is even faster in the air compared to on land. I don't know how. I think it's because I have stable footing on my armor, on my feet. I think it negates the mining penalty while flying. Right, that's gonna be more than enough. Let's head back home and put some stuff away. I need 74 of this, so let's get that. The weird interaction between two enchants from what you remember. It's probably stable footing because I have that on this. I don't know, maybe. Alright, warped beams are complete. Ouch, hang on. There was also something else that was warped. I think it was like some sort of decorative blocks thing. Is it a support? Yes, a warped support. So I need 8 of those. And I think those come from warped planks. Yes, so 3 of these make 3 of these. Oh, great. I'm going to have 1 left over again. You know what? I'm not going to have 1 left over because that's going to take a slot of my occultism storage. So just delete it. There's one that increases mining speed in the air, one that negates the slowdown, and combine they multiply instead of add, somewhere along those lines. That would make sense. It's just an unintended mod interaction. Waxed green corundum. Now, how do you wax corundum? Waxed. Oh, you just apply honeycomb to it. Okay, that's going to need a lot of honeycombs, though. Do you guys know the silliest thing about resourceful bees? You can't actually put normal Minecraft bees in an apiary. They don't work. Like, if you try to put this bee in an apiary, it doesn't work. It doesn't produce honeycombs. It doesn't produce honeycombs according to JEI. Or did they just miss the JEI for Minecraft bees? Are you telling me that resourceful bees just missed adding this to their JEI page? Because I was looking through JEI and I did not see this. Like, there's no centrifuge option over here. There's no bee breeding option, no bee flowers, nothing. Like, shouldn't they, might be overwritten, but it works fine for you? Okay, if it works for you, then I'll take it at face value. Because I got really confused. As per my knowledge, Minecraft bees should work the same as any other resourceful bees. So I was really confused as to why it didn't work. And in my mind, I was thinking like, oh, maybe they did it because they want you to work with the Minecraft bees the vanilla way or something like that. But I don't know. Let's find out. I'm just gonna get a bunch of flowers. Shouldn't matter which ones. I have an extra apiary, I think, so I should be able to try this out. Put that away. Let's see if this works. If it does, then awesome, because that's going to be an easy way to get a whole bunch of stuff. Now, I don't think the industrious bee has any problems with the other bees, does it? Let me just check. Industrious bee. What are your traits? You can swim. Okay, perfect. So we should be able to put the other bees in there. Sure, why not? That worked out so perfectly. They just went directly to the flower which I put them on. Now, after they're pollinated, we'll see whether they go to the apiary. They do go to the apiary. So this is not indicated in resourceful bees either, which is interesting. And only one bee can go in at a time. So these bees are going to be flying outside until this bee is done. Because in apiaries, it works a little bit differently to the nests. So, yeah. Also, I completely forgot about this thing. We have a whole bunch of iron honeycombs. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so let me check real quick. You prefer to use flowering azalea leaves? Makes the bees dance. Like in here? Interesting. I might try that. Oh wait, we don't have flowering azalea leaves in 116. That would be a problem. Yeah, no caves and cliffs over here. Oh, we did get honeycomb blocks. And I think they got processed. Wow, that was quick. I didn't even see them. Something for another pack. Yeah, good work. Alright, so I do want to get rid of all this iron honeycombs, so let's turn this into honeycomb blocks. Oh, come on. Oh, probably shouldn't have done that. Alright, I do need to do something about this because it doesn't say if I do this. Oh, so that's gonna give me sugar. I don't want that. I don't want that. Alright, I need to do something over here real quick. So this is going to be disabled. And then I'm gonna add that to the blacklist. I also need to add this to the whitelist. And then we can start the processing again, and it's not going to go in here. It will just go directly from here into my storage. Honeycomb. What is that? Alright, so I have one over here, and as soon as the next bee pops out, we should see that number go up to 3. So let's see if that happens. I'll take a sip of water till then. Ugh. I said I would take a sip of water, ended up taking huge gulps, and I dripped the water on my shirt. Did you? Oh, there we go. There we go. Our honeycomb block has gone up from 1 to 3. So, okay, so our honeycombs are sorted for now. Yeah, let's go see the dark oak. We need 7,960. We have 8,273. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Alright, I will manage the thing later. Right now, I just want to turn this into something else. So let's put this over here. One sec, I need to do something. Hang on. Alright, so I need oak now. Hi, Emron. Might need to remove all of this stuff because I need the upgrades from here. You're a tire. Why are you a tire? Man, this stream deck macro for the left click is really handy. It makes things so much easier. Alright, so I could just put this back in here, get this, remove this because we no longer need that. And I'm going to need oak. So I need some oak saplings, I need some oak logs, I need some oak leaves. And the most important thing, let's not forget, I need the apples. Apples. And let's do this. I'll do it the same way. So we have the logs at the top, we have the leaves at the bottom. I just need to lock this. And now we can get this starting to produce oak leaves. We're going to need a whole bunch of these. So you should go down. You should start up. Let's actually speed this up a little bit just to see how much we get. So I'm at 64 logs. It's gone up to 91. We went from 64 leaves to 120. 176. Okay, that'll work pretty well. You just feel very tired. I hope you're not too tired though. Are you too tired? Because if you are, then you might just be a bike. Okay, so for the waxed green corundum, wait, was it 55? Yes. I am indeed. I'm glad I got you laughing. Wow, lag. Alright, so we got the 55 green corundum as well. Now, white hanging wisteria leaves. Wow, that's a mouthful. And then willow palisade. So I'm going to need these two things. We have a copy paste gadget link to your occultism storage, right? No. No, I haven't. The only things that I have are the things that are in my dank right now. But I didn't even know I can do that. How do you link a copy paste gadget to the occultism storage? I didn't even know there's an option to link this thing. Yeah, but like even if let's say I wanted to link the copy paste gadget to this diamond chest, how would I do that? Crouch and right mouse button? Does this have to be in paste mode or copy mode? I think it's in paste mode. Right? Oh, wow. Okay, so Direwolf never says that you can do that, so I'm gonna blame Direwolf on that. So I could technically just do. Oh, come on, give me the actuator. Does it have to be the actuator, or can I just link it to the stable wormhole? I don't think I want to do that, right? You said extracting stuff from the stable wormhole is a bad idea. Okay, here's a problem. I have crystalline flowering. Extracting is fine if it's one time. It's putting filters on it. That's terrible. Okay, so check this out. It says that I don't have the flowering Palo Verde leaves, even though I have them. Why? Is it still gonna work? It's still working. So why does it say that I didn't have them? Open the part list instead. Well, that's weird. No, shouldn't that be working? How has that happened? It still worked, by the way. I'm not saying that you're wrong or anything. It just seems to have broken the material list as well. And I have no idea why. Well, you know what? I guess I can remove these chests then. I don't need these. Let's see. You know what I will do? I'll grab another chest. Just a normal chest. I'll put this over here. Right, so if I have all this stuff in here, then technically I think the thing should work just fine, right? I just gotta remember how I put all of this. Pretty sure it's like this. So, now that we have everything back to normal, and then all of the stuff should come directly out of our occultism storage, dumping it all in a bag with a bunch of stack upgrades works as well. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think the last two things are the ones that was left. White hanging wisteria leaves and willow palisade. How do you get this? So this needs apparently white wisteria leaves, which needs white wisteria sapling. I guess I can get that in the market, and I can. Hanging leaves are the cause of so many problems. What's the problems? White wisteria. What is the problem with the white wisteria? I need to know now. You have engaged my curious mind. Don't leave me hanging. Hi Devilish, how you doing? Hope you had a nice weekend and the week ahead looks great. How you doing? I am doing pretty good. I had a pretty quiet start to the week. I'm expecting things to ramp up tomorrow. The create schematic cannon can't place them correctly. Oh. I guess it's because they're like kind of like a hanging thing. How have you been, Devilish? I hope you had a fantastic weekend as well. Right, so that gave me 17, and I think I needed, what, 70? Yes, so I need a whole bunch more. Now, you can craft these from the leaves themselves, so why not grab the leaves and just craft them? You know? Make it easy on myself. So I have that. These logs actually don't look too bad, you know? And the planks look pretty decent too. I quite like this color. It's pretty vibrant. It's a little bit like birch, but more attractive. It's like the cooler birch. You know that meme, Daniel and the cooler Daniel? Yeah, that is the cooler Daniel of birch. Silver wood from 112 was nice. Don't think I've ever checked silver wood. Youngest daughter moved in with a boyfriend a week ago, so you have big sads, but your weekend was nice. Lots of coffee, beer, junk food, and Minecraft. What else could you want from a weekend, honestly? Thank you, Quinley. I shall consume H2O, get up and stretch. Also, best of luck to your youngest daughter to have a happy and successful relationship. That's all any of us can wish for. Let me get up and stretch. I actually unusually had the whole weekend spare. I normally am always outside during the weekends, but I actually got to just sit down and relax. And guess what I ended up doing the entire weekend? I just sat and played Fortnite of all games. I played Fortnite for approximately 14 hours over the last 2 days. I don't know why. I just loved it. It was amazing. I played zero build, obviously. I cannot play the build mode anymore. because it's completely full of sweats. But dude, the zero build was really fun. It made me remember like the old days of Fortnite, which I really used to love. And I think I might be playing it more regularly moving forward. No, no, the no build, zero build Fortnite, the PvP battle royale. Lego Fortnite. I'm not really a Lego person. I never was, so it didn't excite me as it excited most of the world. But just normal Fortnite was just so much fun. Okay, is this the wrong sapling? Environmental. Oh, it is the wrong sapling. Derp. But yeah, like I was saying, I think in the future I might be open to playing Fortnite on stream. Obviously, very few people would watch. I am aware of that, and it wouldn't be a regular stream. Like I wouldn't be playing Fortnite on my normal streams, but I am open to trying it sometime, just for fun. You're not a big Fortnite guy, but it was a Lego bit that piqued your interest. Yeah, I gave up on Fortnite back in 2019. Back when the sweatiness got so much that I just couldn't handle it anymore. So that's when I kind of gave up on it. But recently, like the zero build mode was the first thing that intrigued me. So I played a little bit of that, but I never really got into it. Then the Fortnite OG map came back last month, or the last month, and I played a little bit of that. And then on Saturday, this last Saturday, I was just like, I don't really want to play Minecraft today because I did it like Monday to Friday last week. So I thought, you know what, let's go back to Fortnite and see what's changed. And I quite enjoyed it. Like I got 3 to 4 victory royales. I got a bunch of eliminations. I died a fair few times as well because there's gonna be sweats in all modes of the game. But overall, I quite enjoyed the experience. And I was one of the. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot that my mic is delayed. I probably just cleared my throat into all of your ears. My apologies. I used to be one of the Fortnite players back in early 2017 when it first went free to play. So I've been with that game for 2 years until it just got too much. The building became a little bit too much. But apart from that, I really always enjoyed the game. So I'm happy that it's gone back to enjoyable for me. And it's so ironic that it's the no build mode that is making the game enjoyable, considering that building is one of the main aspects of the game. So I don't know, it's weird. Okay, I'm going to need to make all of these ports: fluid input, item output, mana input. So that's 4 ports that I need to make. Let's check. Enigmatic tree of life. So we need 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm fairly certain these are not going to be easy to make, but let's see. Yeah, I knew that. This is going to need a whole bunch of mana once again. So we need 4 of these, which is 8 mycelium filaments. That's going to be 48 mana pools. Yikes. Oh wow, each of these needs 4 branches? Well, we certainly can't make these today. Epic wasn't planning on the Battle Royale mode being the game they made that in 1 month, 1 or 2 months. When they saw how impressive PUBG was. It was really incredible that something that they never even planned has become one of the biggest phenomenons in the gaming industry. It is crazy when you think about it. Alright, so I'm gonna need a couple of luminizers. This is the first time I'm gonna be crafting these, by the way. All the luminizers that I've used so far in order to make the pedestals, I got the luminizers from a quest reward. Never had to make these myself. So I need some lumium dust, some red string, and some sauce. Now, why is there two different recipes, and why does this one use pixie dust? That seems quite a terrible recipe. We're back, Nova Stein. Oh wait, I only need two of these. Why's my... Oh, there we go. I was just gonna say, why is my source chunk not being processed? And then it got processed. Right. Oh, I need lumium dust, don't I? Oh, by the way, does anyone know till when the Twitch, what do you call it? The bits thing is running? Is it till the end of the year or is it before that? I know that there's some sort of like promotion on subs that runs till January, but I don't know if the bits thing runs till January or is it just like till Christmas or something? Don't know, don't care. I've been meaning to check because I never buy bits myself because in India bits are quite expensive. Like subs are much cheaper than bits for us. But I know it might not be the case for everyone. I saw that Twitch is doing like 10% of the bits if you do more than 300, I think. Twitch does an additional 10% on it. Because I was watching Sabi stream and he had 10,000 bits donated by Twitch themselves, which means he got a whole bunch more from the other people, the other viewers in the stream. I was like, oh my god, that is crazy. That's such a nice like thing to happen from Twitch, because normally you don't expect Twitch to do something like that. So it was a really cool little bit of stuff, I guess, for lack of other words. Okay, I need 3 of these abstruse platforms, which need some framed living wood, apparently. So I'm going to need 6 of these framed living wood. Cynical take. Instead of them taking 50%, now they only take 45%. Yeah, but for a company that never does that, you take all the little wins that you can, right? I know I certainly would. If I was streaming for money, I would be plugging that stuff left, right, and center. You know? It would be in chat announcements, it would be plastered on the screen, it would be everywhere if I was streaming as like a full-time job. Because that's actually a big deal. For even if it's a little bit of money, it's a big deal. Okay, how do I have 47 Bifrost blocks? Didn't I have 17 last time? Yeah, exactly. Like if 50 people do 500 bits each, that's still $250. That's quite a bit of money. I don't remember how I got this stuff, but I'll take it. Right, so Fabulous Mana Pool is complete. The last 2 things that we need is the Rune of Mana. Now, Rune of Mana, if I remember correctly, is just a whole bunch of ingots, Mana Pearl, and Isis Gourd Shard. So 2 Isis Gourd Shards. And then for the Mana Steel, I need more Mana Steel. Now this comes from Frost Steel, right? Yes, it comes from frost steel or mana honeycombs. And I do have plenty of mana honeycombs. So let's actually grab some of these. Now, can I get mana blocks directly from mana honeycomb blocks? Yes, I can. Thank you. Thank you, Enigmatica. I love you. Enigmatica, one of the best mod packs ever made. It's small things like this that make a big difference. Now, how do you make this? You need sunstone. So, yes, okay. I'll do 63 of these, 21 in each. How did I do 40? Didn't I throw 21 in? Yeah, rich textures are amazing. I'm so happy that he worked on the Enigmatica textures because they are actually beautiful. And everything is so uniform. It just makes it so much fun to look at. You know, one of the biggest problems with modded Minecraft is that every single mod wants their ingots to look different. You know? And that it does tend to make a difference. When you look at the mod packs, it does tend to make a difference. So it's always wonderful to see when some mod pack developers put in that extra little bit of effort to just make their mod pack look different and look unique. It does make a big difference. To me at least. I know there are people who don't care, and there's nothing wrong with it. You don't have to care. But I like to have the option. Right, so I have everything except the branches of Yggdrasil, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to do these anytime soon because not only do I need the celestial filaments, which is, as Master said before, 192 pools worth of stuff, I also need the runes of Midgard. So I should probably do the runes of Midgard first because I will be able to complete those. Then the problem with that is I need Terra Steel again. So 32 of those filaments. No, that's wrong. No, that's correct. I am wrong. So I need 16 of these runes of Midgard. So that's 16 Podzol. And 16 Terra Steel. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Every time I do one of these, I'm reminded why I made a mistake by not automating this stuff. Oh, I'm not going to be able to make enough of this, am I? It's going to run out. Check this out. Oh, what? I bet this one will run out though. Yep, there we go. I knew it. I knew it. Right, so for Ender Slime, we shouldn't have a problem because we have 10,000 Ender Slime now. And for Chorus, yeah, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? You only have 9 buckets of Chorus. That is not good. That is certainly not good, chat. Not set up a tree sucker? No. I meant to do it, and then I forgot. Thank you, Stream Elements. Always a pleasure. Alright, so 4 of these is 1 bucket. So if I had to do 16 buckets, I would need 64 of these. Wow, blazing fast maths over there, Detcher. Absolutely blazing fast. So that's 16 blocks, which is basically 16 buckets. Boop. You boop. You boop. You boop. Stop saying boop. Right, so I need to put in here 3 buckets. Let's just grab a normal bucket to do this. Yep, no. Oh my god. Why? Why? Oh, I put all of this stuff in there. I did not mean to do that. There's 420 millibuckets extra in there. Nice. 420 blaze it. Wait, did I have blocks of crystallized quartz in here? Because I can't have made 16 blocks just now. I think I had extras in there. Yeah, I think I made before and I forgot about them. Which would be pretty typical of me. That is normally a thing that I do. I just forget stuff. You guys know. I normally forget about stuff. Right, so I have 3 mana quartz and I need 13 more. Normally people's memories don't start going until about your age. I mean, it's different when you're a streamer. Like, everything accelerates at much faster rate. Like, it's why they say streamer memory, streamer blindness. It's all conditions that we are affected by. Okay, we definitely have started using a little bit extra mana. Cool. Now I think I need to do the the touch steel automation. I need to bring this to my refined storage system. How do I do that? How? It is difficult. I think the only way I could do it is with like network transmitters and receivers. Yeah, but that's so much work. Ah, I don't want to do this work, chat. You have those automated? I'm guessing like alright, so how do you send the redstone pulse back to the crafters, bloody? Like if you set up this thing for automation, how do you send the redstone pulse to the crafter to send the next set of items? Because I don't know how to do that. I don't remember how to do that. I know I've done it before. I just can't seem to remember it. You have the logic elsewhere and dump it through an R's portal. All connects with everything kind of goes back to the RLC. Dang it! I don't know how the RLC works. Task complete. Right, so what am I going to need for all of this stuff? I need the processors, I need the matter transmitter and receiver, vacuum to chest, falling edge, check on the chest, send pulse to crafter. There's got to be another way to do this though, right? Does the mana infuser give a comparative signal? I feel like I've checked this before once already. Right, so if I chuck one of each item in here, Okay, that just went through all the stages. So maybe if I get a redstone pulse of 15, I can say if you get a redstone pulse of 15, you send a pulse to the crafter. And that would work? Yeah, I mean, the RLC would make things easier, of course. So I could say that if the RLC receives a pulse of 15 on one side, it can emit a redstone signal for a second on the other side. And then between those, on the other side, I can just have like a redstone link, which is sent to the crafter. And that could work. Zero is doing nothing, level is progress. That would be nice. Yes, level is progress. That could work in theory. Only problem is theory normally never pans out correctly. So I need a CPU AS81221. Well, that's AS. You'll have to check for it going from 15 to 0. I don't think that would be necessary though. Because the speed at which I'm crafting that, going from 15 to 0 is instantaneous. Because if it hits 15, that means that the craft is complete. So as soon as that is done, the item falls out. So what you want is, after it hits 15, you want your crafter to be unlocked so that it can send the next set in. And in the meantime, while it's sending the next set in, the terror seal will be vacuumed up. You'd want to check that with crafts that take forever. Well, I mean, I would only have that for like crafts that work quickly, right? Because I need a bunch of them. For crafts that take forever, I'm probably not going to automate it. 15 will probably never last for more than a second. Because 15 basically means that the craft is finishing, right? Because the amount of time that it takes to progress, that is the 1 to 15. I could check it. If you look at the mana infuser, what recipes take a lot of time in this? I mean, the branch, yeah, the celestial mycelium filaments, we could check that. Filament. I'm filamenting this. Oh, that just took the stuff from here. I do not want to do that. Okay. Let's try this one more time. So we need one of these. One of these. Then, oh wait, I almost forgot to put down the comparator and stuff. So something that's going to take a long time, we'll be able to check whether the progress is 0 to 15 or whether the 15 is the amount of time that it takes to work. Okay, so the progress is 1 to 15. So 15 is when the craft is completed. Yeah, okay, so 15 is not going to last for more than 1 second. That much I can guarantee. Make a Nixie tube? What the heck is a Nixie tube? 15 to 0 is when it's complete. Hey Orangin, how you doing? What does a Nixie tube do? It displays the redstone signal strength. I mean, that's what the dust does anyway. Yeah, so Slutty, what you could do is you don't need the 15 to 0 edge. Like, you could literally just say, as soon as that redstone pulse reaches 15, you can send a signal to the crafter that will send the next set. Because by the time it sends the signal to the crafter, the 15 to 0 edge is going to finish. So you'll be able to pick up whatever items being crafted by the mana infuser. So it wouldn't be too complicated to do that, I guess. Now, the only difference is I can't get refined storage over here. I also need an extra chest. Yes. Yes, because you can't put a crafter directly into the open crate. Yes. That does make sense. How are you doing, Origin? Okay, so I was making this stuff, right? The CPU core. I need 2 of these. Is there anything else that I need from Pneumaticraft? Not really. Doing good, how's you? I am back into a rabbit hole once again. I've reached the next stage of rabbit holes. I'm starting to make my way through it. Alright, good thing that I had all of this stuff. Wowee. this is starting to get more and more expensive as we go. Alright, so the CPU cores can go in here. Zoop, 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 zoop. Go full speed. The mana glass blocks, something like that, those are going to hurt. Mana glass blocks? Oh wow, I don't have any of this stuff? That's the Gaia reactor. Oh. Slutty, please don't scare me. I'm already scared. Okay, what do I need over here? Is it sticks? How do I make a copper coil? Oh wait, I need copper wire for that. I am a dum-dum. Preparing for doing nothing from Sunday on for the rest of the year. It's so unfortunate that we don't have that sort of spirit when it comes to Christmas. Because we are working till the end of the year. I think the only time we have a break is on Christmas Day. Otherwise, nothing for us. Iron ingot. Okay, I think that should be enough. Let's see. What was I making? Completely forgot in 1 second what I was making. I was making portal frames. So I'm going to need a few more of these. And then I should be able to make this. Maybe not. So I need 2 portal frames and 2 stable wormholes. Alright. Did I call this portal frames? I meant pity machine frames. I told you, boss, if you want something between Christmas and New Year, better be prepared for some not PG language. If only we could say that over here. But the moment we say that, we'd be replaced. So unfortunately, that is not an option for Indians. We have 1.4 billion people. You really think our bosses care if we ask to get a holiday? They'll say, okay, take a holiday. Take it for your entire life. We don't mind. Yeah, we don't have union laws and stuff like the EU does. It's much worse for us over here. Hopefully one day we do. But when it comes to a country that has so many people, it's probably not going to be... It's not going to be easy to get those laws in place. The laws are meant to be against us. You're doing his bookkeeping, he better always be very nice to you. Hey, fair enough, dude. You got a job where the boss has to respect you. Ah. Right, so wormhole frame is done. I need some corporea magic. So I need that, and I need the corporea funnel, I think. Oh my god, stream elements. I swear, I want to get rid of stream elements. The only reason I can't is because CCI needs stream elements. I am so tired of this. You better respect your authority. If you get too expensive, people will stop outsourcing stuff to India. Yeah, exactly. Like you guys, people in the US, they are able to get stuff done so cheaply. Like, and people might think that, oh, it's not that cheap. No, it is really cheap. And you guys think that you're paying less? Let's say you are paying $10 an hour for a company resource in India. That resource is getting paid $4 an hour. And the company pockets the rest of the $6. And that is like a good case scenario. Like there's places where the resource is earning like $2 an hour. Don't take this personal, but the quality of cheap work done in India is often well cheap. No, I don't take it personally at all, because I understand exactly where you're coming from, somebody. There's a reason why the quality is not that good. It's because it's cheap, and because cheap developers do not do good work. It's just as simple as that. There's nothing wrong with saying that. I 100% agree with you on that. Like, you want quality work, you're gonna have to hire quality people. We paid $11.50 an hour for your Indian offshore people versus $145 an hour for me. Exactly. See, it's a crazy difference. And then the problem comes with people not understanding what you're foregoing for that amount. Okay, I made this one, right? I need to make the receiver. Yeah, so I'm missing a machine casing. I have the transmitter, I need to make the receiver. Like, the worst part for us is that the politicians in the country are trying to fully capitalize on the fact that most of the country has, what do you call them? Most of the country has computer engineer people. Like most of the country is trying to learn computer engineering, and they're trying to turn this country into like a outsourcing company, like outsourcing country. I don't like it. It's like all of the manufacturing and stuff that we're doing is just going out the window because everyone wants to be a computer engineer, and that's the whole process is, it stinks. I don't like it. Why can't we manufacture stuff? Why do we always have to be the customer support and the all that sort of thing? It's so annoying, so frustrating. We need world unions. Oh, absolutely, dude. It is really frustrating. Like there are a few pros to living in this country, but they're really outweighed by the cons. Like stuff over here compared to the US is super cheap. Like not electronics. I'm talking about like food and uh, living kind of thing. Like you can get a maid to do most of your housework pretty easily if you're earning a decent amount. For customer support, you can generally get away with terrible service. In most manufacturing, that's not going to work. Exactly. So I think that the biggest problem that India has is that we're not setting up manufacturing. We're not educating our youth to be a manufacturing setup. Like we're just telling them, oh yeah, you can just do your computer engineering and you can just work in a service-based company. And that's not a good way to do things. Okay, which side does the transmitter go? Does the transmitter go to that side or does the receiver go to that side? I don't remember. Is the receiver over here or is the receiver going to that side? Network transmitter is missing the network card. Okay, so the transmitter goes to... Yeah, okay. Because that's transmitting to the receiver. It's been a while since I've done that, so... Should I do it like this? I could, I guess. So if I set this up like so, I think it should be fine. The last thing I would need is a crafter on here. And then I would probably need a network receiver. You shift right click to bind the information of the network card. And then that needs to go into the transmitter. Now, how much power is this going to cost me? I'm already using 18,000 FE per tick for my controller. How much is this going to add? Oh, not that much actually. this is just 16 FE per tick. Oh my god. I was thinking, oh, the transmitter is a 512. I was thinking it would be like 4,000 FE per tick or something. That's actually much less than I expected. Right. So that's actually not too bad. Not too bad. Now, I need to set up a craft over here, but I also need to make sure that this is set to redstone pulse sensor's next set, and I'm going to need a redstone link. So, how do I not have redstone torches? That's actually insane. Right, so the way I want this to work is going to be, let's get a redstone comparator. Oh, actually, do I want a redstone comparator? I want a RLC, right? Right, so this needs a quill. Right, so I could set this up like this, right? And basically what I want this to say is when yellow is equal to 15, send 15 to red. Now how do I do that? Because I want this to be connected over here. That needs to be set to thing. And then I need to set, you know what, I'll just set the filter as mycelium fragments. Don't bother with the 15. R is equal to star 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 dot fe. Okay, I didn't understand that. How does that work? Why is it saying error? Oh, did that do a link? Okay. Oh my god. Okay, is that correct? Comparator signal falling edge when it goes from 15 to 0. Okay, that's pretty neat. I guess I could check if it works by getting a accumulator. I want to get an item filter in here that's going to be set to Terra Steel. And then I could import that. This is just for testing purposes, so otherwise I'll have the accumulator in some other place. I need to set up the recipe for this. Let's go to sleep. Let's set up the recipe. The recipe is going to be Terra Steel, so it needs these items. It does not need the mana infuser, so let's get rid of that. And I'm going to need to put one of each of these items in here. I think that should work, technically. Might need a slight modifier on the signal, might not be long enough for the crafter, and crafter is in pulse mode. Yeah, so crafter is set to redstone pulse inserts next set. So it should insert the next set. The next set will go into the chest, which is a mistake now that I think about it. So let's get a barrel. Is this going to be... Yeah, that is correct. Crafter doesn't retain its redstone settings when you break it. Yes, correct. I do remember that. So this is set to receive, this is set to send. Let's see if this works. One, two, three, four, five, six. That has sent the thing. You often forget that when you're rebuilding stuff. Okay, so we got the Terra Steel. Now we need to try this with 2. But it's going to be missing stuff because we need to put this back. This is going to be the real test. If we can do 2 of these without it failing, then we know that is working. It is working. That pulse was the perfect amount to unlock the crafter. Now let's try 10. Yeah, not bad. I didn't know about the falling edge thing of the redstone control. That's actually pretty neat. It makes it so much easier because it's just a simple one-line command now. How do you learn this stuff, Spluddy? Like, how do you learn the redstone logic control? Call that easy? The whole thing hinges on the logic control. You used to program machines with that. Interesting. Wow, that's done already. I think we need 2 more. If only there was a faster way of dropping stuff rather than the open crate. This would be perfect. And it's based off a PLC, programmable logic control, which is a stateless control language. Ah, very cool. Right, I think what I'll do is I'll break this. I'll move it to the back over here. I would like you not to be connected. Probably want to put down a demagnetizer as well. If I've set this to only Terra Steel, shouldn't that be good? I could just have item filters, right? That's normally how I make things work, because rather than putting down a demagnetizer, if I just put an item filter in here, it usually works out pretty well. So are you picking up the ingredients when you run past? Yeah, but my magnet doesn't work automatically, does it? It only works when I press Z. Origin. Right, so for the Rune of Midgard, I need 1 and 2 and 3. I'm gonna need a little bit of living rock as well. Where is my living rock? So much nicer to be able to scroll down without having any fear of scrolling back up. Check this out, that is insane. And this is because of my infinite scrolling from Logitech. It doesn't get any easier than that. Right, let's make the rune of Midgard. So we're gonna need automated in one line, right? It really doesn't. Like I was considering detecting when the thing becomes 15, and then like figuring out how to right click it or some not right click, sorry, how to send the signal from yellow to red and all that stuff. And you were just like, oh yeah, use this one command and you're good. It makes such a big difference. Oh my god, I just realized that I'm going to need to fill all my mana pools back up when I use the celestial filaments. I might need to keep my computer running one more night. That's not gonna be good. The problem is that anything can happen over here at night. Like I could lose power for 5 hours and then my PC would just shut down automatically because my inverter only lasts for like 3 hours or so, and that's without any load on it. So with the load it probably lasts like 2 hours maybe. So after 2 hours my computer would just shut down. It would not shut down, it would just die, which is not advisable. So I don't like keeping my computer on at night, and I shut it down normally every night. Now if I had this running on a server, that would be quite different, because then I could I could not need to worry about this at all. It would just keep going. But unfortunately I do not have a server. Feeling Slurry is one of those guys who could build a computer in Minecraft to play Minecraft in Minecraft just with redstone. That would be pretty neat. Server is in your computer room anyway. Oh, I'm gonna need more of these. Alright, I think we're gonna wrap it up over there because... Oh, wait, before we wrap it up, maybe I should set up the Ender Slime and stuff. Wait, Ender Slime I don't care about because I have a bunch of stuff. I do want to set up the chorus, the liquid chorus. So this is just an arboreal extractor with ether log. Or an ether tree, maybe. Okay, so I do have ether saplings. I can set this up. I'm gonna need arboreal extractor. But I only have 2 of these. Didn't I make 4? Where's the other ones? Also make some more mana pools. That would be another significant investment. You know how to make your own fake trees? No. I have tried and failed successfully. Task failed successfully. Teach me, senpai. Where should I do this? I think I'll just put this down here, honestly. 3 logs, 3 cardboard box natural leaves. Okay. Oh wow, that is a huge tree. What the heck? 3 cardboard box natural trees. But I'm guessing that there's some sort of NBT data that they hold. It's super pretty. I actually have one of these already. I have it over here. I didn't want to touch that one because it's in my Drigme farm. Right, so we have the 3 cardboard stuff. We need 3 logs. And then I think I have enough ether saplings and ether bulbs blocks for days. I should probably get rid of that stuff actually, because it's kind of a waste. So if I put this, let's say over here, is that gonna work? That did not work. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it has to be on the other side of the leaves. Right, okay. That makes sense. I will replace the stuff. That shouldn't matter. I think it does because if you look at the JEI for this, where's the JEI? It does look like it has to be on the side. I feel like that matters because it did matter as you saw, but I think that's the reason why. I think I'll just put it down here. Also tells you need 2 logs. Ah, yeah, I guess that's true. Maybe it just bugged out. No, it does not seem to be working on the other side. It's only working on those 2 sides. You know what? We could test this out with 2 more cardboard boxes. And I can just pick 2 leaves from here. Right? And I can go and check this on the other 2 sides by removing these. Right? So it's not working. It's not working over here. Now if I remove this and I place these down, let's see if it works. Yep, there you go. It works. So it has to be with leaves on the other side of where this is facing, which is quite interesting as to why that's working the way it is. But this is going to give us liquid chorus, and then I think I need a tank for this. Now, where did my other tank go? I had an elite tank, which had some stuff in it. Where's it gone? Didn't I have one? I'm pretty sure I had one because I bucketed like 3 buckets of ender slime and put them in here, and then I had the other tank which I right clicked, and then I put it's in my inventory. It's in my inventory, chat. I am effing blind. Shut up. Nobody saw anything. All right. That's enough. That's enough Minecraft for the day. I'm not seeing stuff that's in my inventory. I've clearly ran out of ideas. Right, now I don't have any infused or mana stuff, right? No. How many of these can I make actually? If I look at blocks of chorus, I can make 14. And if I look at blocks of Mendril, I can make 1. 1. Oh my god. Check on oak leaves. Fine. You know what? I will turn this thing to face me. We have 16,000 oak logs. That is way more than I need. I needed like 7,000 or something. Why are you working so fast all of a sudden? I might as well put this stuff in my system before I log off. Where is my items? I need to see how many items I have in here. I have 9,840. Okay. I need Palo Verde stuff. Palo Verde leaves. Flowering Palo Verde leaves. So that's what I'm gonna set before I finish this off. Right, so how many of these leaves did I actually need? I need 7,653 crystalline oak leaves. Right, so that's 8,000 oak leaves. And the rest of these I guess I can put away. Alright, let's put the tank in here so that it doesn't pick up the leaves. Now, do I really need all the rest of the leaves or can I just trash them? I don't know, but I'll keep them just in case I mess up because I will undoubtedly mess up. Alright, now if I put a Palo Verde sapling in the phytogenic insulator, I get sapling, leaves, flowering leaves, and logs. Okay, so I get this, that's not it. I don't have any normal Palo Verde leaves, are you serious? Alright. Time to get some. Did I not get that? Nani? Why am I not? Oh, okay. I thought I was on my normal slot. Okay, thank you. I didn't see that. Right, so we got 1, 2, 3, and I need the sapling. Palo Verde sapling. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, so that should start giving me a few leaves. I do have it locked. It is locked, yes. But you made me panic for a moment over there. Thank you for that. I got 2 flowering Palo Verde leaves. This is going to take a while because if you look at the amount that we need over here, we need crystalline flowering Palo Verde and we need 5,298, I'm guessing this is saying. So yeah, this is going to take a long time. So we shall just keep this going. And in the meantime, yeah, approximately 5,300, I guess. In the meantime, let's go ahead and start a raid. Today we are gonna raid Blunding. Haven't raided him in a while. Funny dude. Why do you think he works perfectly for this? Yeah, definitely. Alright, so the raid has been created. If you're not subscribed, you can copy the first raid message. If you are subscribed, you can copy the second raid message. Thank you all for being here. Really had a wonderful stream today with you guys. Got a lot of stuff done actually, and did not even expect that I would automate the mana infuser. That was a surprise. But yeah, that's done. And tomorrow we should be back about 3 hours, 3 hours before whatever time it is for you now. I actually started a little bit early today. But yeah, 3 hours before whatever the time is for you right now. Hopefully I shall see you guys then. Oh, epic, we're just ending up for today. Bye, Orangen. But yeah, so hopefully I shall see you guys tomorrow. Until then, everyone, stay safe. Have an excellent time zone. And bye-bye.